Everyone, so are you guys are struggling with the AFM theory, right? You don't know how to write the answer, the format, or the layout, right? So because from last few days I was getting the query regarding the AFM. Please suggest me the layout format, the how should I improve my theory person. So if you are the one who are struggling with the AFM theory portion, so this video is going for you. So in this video, I'm going to share few resources of the ACCA because as you know, this exam is going to be start from this coming Monday. So as we are only left with a few days, okay, for the AFM paper. So in this last minute, I would suggest you guys to use this document or the resources which I'm going to share in next few minutes. Okay, so please use these resources. It will help you to improve your drafting skills, your the mistake that a student used to do, as well as your theory portions. Okay, so first one is read the mind of examiner. Okay, so read the mind of AFM examiner. So in this document, the examiner has taken the answer of two candidates. One is for the good one, other is for the bad one, and how the good student scored the marks, and where they he or she has lost. Similarly for those poor student. Okay, so stay tuned with this video. I will explain everything. See, this is for the question 1, and you might have been gone through this question. Okay, and you can find this question in the ACCA practice platform as well. So this one is from the AFM specimen question from September 2022 onwards. So question name is King Team. Let me zoom it. Question name is King Team. Yeah. So okay. So you can see there are few questions which has been asked, and here examiner has mentioned that the question that has been asked and along with the marks, right? But the below here you will find the exam answer of the student. Okay, and this one is for the candidate 1. Okay, so you can see for this first question, discuss the feasibility and effectiveness of the defense strategy of selling of individual garden centers and enhancing direct remunerations. Okay, and this one is for the 7 marks, and you can see how this student has drafted the answer and how she scored this marks. So if you click on the one, you can see here the marker has said 1 mark has been awarded for the feasibility point, identifying there are possible interested party for the sale of the asset. Similarly for the 2, they have said 1 mark has been allocated for this. They have also mentioned the reason for which mark has been awarded. Okay, so you can see for second question as well, the candidate has drafted their answer and how she scored. You can how she scored the marks. You can see here. If you click here, you can see here will be the notes of examiner, and examiner has explained the marks she got and along with the reason for the same. Okay, here also she scored the 1 marks. So she had scored 1 mark for every 1 point, and the reason has clearly mentioned. Okay, so I'm just looking for the where the examiner has deducted the mark for this particular candidate, and no, she have scored I think whole marks in these questions, full marks. So this is the way that you can approach for your own drafting, right? So while you are drafting your own answer. So for the B, this is regarding the cost of capital. You can see how candidate has presented his or her answer, and here marker has noted down the notes for the marks has been awarded. Okay, you can see here on the right hand side of the screen. Okay, and this one is for the market value and yield to maturity of the bonds. I think she scored the full marks. Not only that, once see here, she scored a 3. Yeah, you can see in the question in the point 23, she scored 0. And why? 0 marks awarded for this calculation. I think this calculation was not required. Okay, so this is the way that you can just go through this document, and this is a way that you can bring improvement your in your on answer. Okay, and not only that, once this question is completed, marker has also suggested that this is the more way that you can improve to your answer. And one more thing, you might have heard this term on figure rule. Okay, so on figure rule means like suppose if you get your carry wrong, you didn't get the right, but you use this value to calculate the next of the rest figures. So in that case, marker will assume the on figure rule, means you will lose marks for this particular calculation, but you will not lose the marks for the next of the calculation in which you have used this figure. Okay, so this is known as on figure rule, and this is the when credit is awarded where a previous error has been carried forward correctly in the subsequent calculations. Okay, so you can see this one, and now here the examiner has suggested the way that this answer could be improved, right? Apart is though candidate scored 37, still marker has suggested the few ways to improve the answer. So just read this document, it's very useful. This is for, and now here the answer is for the second candidate. Okay, and this candidate has scored 26 out of 50. Okay, so you can check it out where this candidate has lose the marks. Examiner has put the note in the every of these cells. You can see, yeah, for every line the examiner has kept the notes. Just look into these notes, you will have a clarity that what should we do and what should we not. Especially for the professional marks, it will be very useful for you guys how you can score your professional marks. So just go through this document. This one is for question 1 and this one is for question 2. So there's there are two documents for the read of mind of examiner for AFM. So just go to both of these document. Now the next document is technical article. Okay, so here you can see the few small topic has been explained. So it's very good one, right? So I will suggest to use this for the revision purpose. It's very useful. Okay, so you can use this document as well. Now next one is the examiner report, which is very important. And why? Because in this report how the student has interpreted those questions and what basically in this report the common mistake that the student has done in this particular session has been explained. So I will also suggest you guys to use this examiner report in your last preparation phase. So it's very important. So use these 3 documents and let me know whether you are still struggling with the topic or not, theory portion or not.